everyone, it's Tracy with Bright Sand Travel. I am coming to you live here in Mexico at Costa Mujeres, which is north of the Cancun airport. It's about a 45-minute drive from the airport north. And this is a beautiful stretch of beach with some amazing resorts. I'm sure if you followed along with me, you've seen me at other resorts here because I love this area. I think I first started coming here back in 2019, and I'm sure the number of resorts has doubled since then. So it is the area where the most growth is happening. There are a lot of really new and beautiful properties and on a beautiful beach. So that is why I really love this area, one of the main reasons. So, and this area too is sheltered by Isla Mujeres off the coast, so it doesn't get as much sargassum. So in those peak sargassum months, I'm talking about like the seaweed, the peak months, maybe May through September, this area gets a lot less. And right now there's like none. It's beautiful. So I am located right now in the lobby area. It's an open air lobby. This is a really different concept for Secrets as far as how the lobby is set up and like the lobby bar, because there's not a lobby bar up here. So we'll be seeing what is considered like the lobby bar a little bit later, but I am going to flip you around here. Of course, I never can figure out how to do that. Let's see. All right, so here we are. So this is where you would arrive by your private transfer that I arrange for you, and you come through there, and depending on if you're in a preferred club room or a regular room, regular rooms check in over on this side, preferred club checks in over there on the right. You really can't see it, but it's a great first impression. This is a beautiful area. I'm going to walk over here. I know it's a little windy. This is going to be the windiest part. I hesitated in even doing starting from this area because I knew it was going to be windy, but I really wanted to show you guys the view from this area. So look here. Now you can kind of see out over the resort. You can see how tropical it is. You're probably going to hear me say that word, tropical and lush, over and over in this walk because this resort is really tropical and lush. So as you can see, spread out, but not super big. You've got buildings back here. These are regular room category junior suites. All the junior suites are the same size and exactly the same, except the preferred club junior suites have a soaking tub on the balcony. So that's what differentiates them. And then also, of course, the location. The preferred club buildings are the two in front on both sides, so they're going to have better views. And there are other preferred club benefits and amenities I'll talk about a little bit later as we kind of go through the preferred club area. So this is a great first impression. I love it. I mean, just gorgeous. So this resort opened back in February of last year. It's been open like a year and a half. And I was here last summer and I was totally impressed with how beautiful it already was. The foliage was already, when they planted it, was perfect, and it's just gotten even more mature and lush and gorgeous. So once you arrive and you check in there, you will be taken to your room, and I'm going to navigate this stairwell and hope I don't fall, but so you'll be taken to your room, and of course your bags will be taken for you. You're not going to be negotiating your bags down the stairwell like this. Balcony, and then of course there are some larger master suite units that are different. They're really well appointed. Just sit here. So that's really nice that they use locally sourced items here from Mexico. So when you walk down here, I'm going to show you a few of the restaurants that are located in this area. This is the Market Cafe. This is your buffet, open breakfast, lunch, sometimes dinner, depending on occupancy levels. That is the only restaurant for non-preferred. Just know that one buffet for non-preferred. If you are in the preferred club rooms, then you do have access to the to another restaurant with a la carte menu and seating and everything. So that is a little bit of a benefit. Sorry, I am not lost, but I just wanted to make sure I get it around here the easiest way, because this is really kind of confusing. I'm going to take you to the jungle pool. So this is something really unique and different at this resort. They have what is called a jungle pool. So it sits back on the resort, and it's just got all these really cool nooks and crannies where you can just kind of hide away, and it's super quiet, so you get away from all the activities and everything going on in the other areas of the resort. So if you're looking for quiet and seclusion, the jungle pool is where it's at, and I will show you here in just a second. Normally you wouldn't be coming from this direction, but I was coming from the lobby, and that's why. What do you think about this lush foliage? Isn't this beautiful? My plant people, landscape people, I know you guys would love this. I'm going to show you like the swim ups here too. Look how pretty this setting is. Isn't that pretty? With the swim up rooms. Just really private back here. Nobody's really walking by them unless, you know, they're going to the room, and during the day, not many people are going back and forth to the room. So that's really nice. And then I'm going to show you here the jungle pool. And there actually is a group in here. I can already hear them, which is kind of a little odd that they're hanging out in the jungle pool, because usually it's more just couples. You got your little cobblestone rocks here, getting back to it, piped in really chill music. They've got cabanas back here you can rent, but they're also just lounge chairs that are free for anyone. Like you can see over there, lounge chairs with the umbrellas, those are complimentary. Kind of see over here, there's just tons of little areas, so you just find your spot. And the nice thing is too, I mean, there is drink service back here, so they're going to bring you drinks. Oh, I got a little iguana friend right there. Hello, buddy. You gonna move? Good. Okay. As you can just see, there's just little tucked away spots all along here, little bridges. I feel like I'm going on a hike, guys, and I'm in my flip-flops, carrying my phone. All right. Out here. Isn't this beautiful? There are some hammocks too, really pretty. What do you think? Would you want to hang out there? And it's super pretty. Okay, we're gonna make our way out of here. You've seen enough of jungle pool. So let's see, get out. All right, so that was super, I think, great. So I love that. That is super, very unique and different. There's not a Secrets with anything quite like that. Secrets Moshe, and Playa del Carmen has some interesting pools too, but nothing really like that. Very unique. Okay, let's head down here, and I am going to show you some of the more restaurants and also the rendezvous bar. So the rendezvous bar is usually what we would have in the lobby, and where people would congregate before dinner and everything. Well, the concept with this resort is they put the rendezvous bar in the middle, kind of in the middle of the resort. So you've got restaurants surrounding it, and it's just a great central meeting spot. So here is Bordeaux. Bordeaux is the French restaurant that you see at all the Secrets resorts. They do have all the typical restaurants that you would see at the Secrets resorts here. The big difference is there is outdoor seating at every restaurant. And like you can kind of see in there, this is where I ate last night, and it's just a beautiful setting. And a little tip, I mean, if you are one that do not like to put on the long pants, the men, for dinner at this resort, you do not have to. If you want to sit outside at any of the restaurants, and they all have outdoor seating. I'll show you over here too. At Himitsu. So if you want to sit outside, you don't have to put on long pants, which was nice. And I was out here last night. I was super comfortable sitting outside. So there's Himitsu, and it's beautiful the way it's lit up. The grounds are gorgeous at night. If you saw any of my stories or anything so far, I mean, it's just so pretty. So lots of outdoor seating, which is very different from a lot of the other Secrets. They have usually a few tables at some of the restaurants, but not all. So that's very different. And then this bar right here. This I love because they have live music here in the evening, like around 6, 7 o'clock. So people are gathering, and it just kind of, you can hear it throughout the resort too. They've got kind of like at Secrets Moshe. They have that too, where they have some live music and it's more central and you hear it throughout the resort. So this bar is huge. So as you can see, I'm just going to kind of walk around. There's some great unique seating too, some like swing seating. The bar is round and really large. So this is, this is for everyone, not for Fur Club. This is everyone. Huge round bar, really pretty setting. And one other thing that really sets this resort apart too is just all the outdoor spaces, not just for dining, but for just hanging out. And they have so many fire features too. This would be perfect to come in December, January, when it's cooler at night and they have these fire features going and it's all lit up. There's so many of them. There's just really unique. You can see they're on, a couple over there is on the little swing here in the lobby bar. And then they have this little center seating area over there. You can see that out in kind of like the lagoon. At night, that's all lit up, really pretty. And can you see up there, that is the lobby, that big thatch roof. So that's where we started from. I think it's prettier from far away than it is when you're inside it. So, okay, let's just walk this way through the property. We're gonna go on, I'm not gonna go over to the Preferred Club side yet. I'll end with that. I'm hoping my phone doesn't get too hot and I lose service here. So we're just gonna walk through here. I mean, all the paths are super tropical. So, little fun fact, if anybody's ever been to Secrets Playa, further south here in the Riviera Maya, or Secrets Maroma Beach. I've got a lot of clients I send to Secrets Maroma Beach. It's a well-oiled machine. And I send a lot to Secrets Playa too, because it's got fabulous snorkeling right off the beach. So this resort is the same owner. And you can see different elements from each. It's like they put the best of both together. It's the tropicalness of Akumal and the well-oiled machine of Maroma. So look at this. Isn't this pretty? This is the activity pool. So this is where they set up volleyball in there. This is where you do your water aerobics. They're doing a little dance class right now in the water. They had some Texas Hold'em. They have live music during the afternoon. Today there was a saxophone player. So this is kind of where it happens. And then there is a pool in front of this, the infinity pool, that's more chill. This pool, you would think would have the swim up bar, but this pool does not have the swim up bar. The infinity pool has the swim up bar. So let's just swing by this way. This is Barefoot Grill. So this is open during the day for snacks and stuff. There's also multiple lunch option places. So this is more, I think, for snacks. But you can get, nachos. You can see the menu here. Nachos, hamburgers, hot dogs, pizzas. And you can order this poolside. So the servers will bring you food from there, or you can go sit there and hang out and have that. So that's really nice to have that option. All right, so we're gonna walk up here. This is Amstar Water Act. They've got their tours set up here at the station, so you can, if you didn't book your tours ahead of time and you wanna look at doing an excursion, there's somebody here to talk to for that. Another restaurant here is Seaside Grill. This is where I had lunch yesterday. So this is the restaurant for Preferred Club guests for breakfast. Everybody else can eat here for lunch and dinner, but for breakfast, it's just for Preferred Club. It's really just, I think, a beautiful setting. Nice little breeze. So now we are located up here at the infinity pool. So this is more the chill pool. No activities take place in this pool. It's got the nice, beautiful infinity edge. The signature little Secrets sign out there. I love that Secrets doesn't go over the top like with their branding, so it's a little more subtle than some. So you've got some groups here. hanging out. I always recommend those rafts when it's really hot. Those little sling rafts that you can order on Amazon and bring with you, and they're so easy. And then just leave them here because they're inexpensive. Those are perfect, and a lot of people have them. So isn't that pretty, the infinity pool? The beach is gorgeous. You can kind of see over there. Oh, try to walk. I just don't want to lose you guys. Try to walk over there. But in this area, you know, you do have the natural foliage, the mangroves. They're not going to tear that down for you to have a better view. So, you know, some places the view of the ocean is blocked, but there are places where you can definitely see it. It's pretty typical of the resorts in this area. Over here's your swim bar, of course. You get your swim up bar. There's just the one really swim up bar. There's one located in the jungle pool, but it's usually not open. They'll serve drinks there, but they really don't have a bar set up there. So there are a couple late night options though. There's Desires, which is a music lounge and sports bar that has activities going on. They've got all the TVs set up for sports, and then they have you know, activities in the evening too. They have like silent party, dance party. They also do the what am I thinking? Oh, karaoke, and then they have a DJ too. And they did dance lessons last night. They were doing dance lessons in there as well, and the DJ, and it goes till 1. So that's the late night, you know, here, 1 o'clock. There are a couple other bars, the Preferred Club Bar and the Sugar Reef, which I kind of skipped over the Sugar Reef, which is a cute little outdoor bar too, with like ping pong tables and stuff. It's really nice, and it's open, I believe, till 11, as is the Preferred Club Lounge, open till 11. So that's your late night. So let's walk over here, and then I'm going to take you kind of to show you a little bit of the beach, and then over to the Preferred Club section. Now, oh, another big iguana over here. You guys want to see the iguana? I love the iguanas. Can you see him down there? Hi, buddy. Awesome. Hey, Ron, I see you're watching. Would you want to consider this instead of your favorite next time? It's a good option. I'm actually headed to your favorite tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. It'll be my 5th time there. Okay, so here you can see Seaside, which is open for dinner too, and lunch for everyone, and then breakfast for Preferred Club. But when I was talking about the fire pits, look, I mean, more fire pits. Isn't this so pretty? And these are, you know, kind of beachside too. So let's just kind of get a little sneak peek here of the beach. It is gorgeous. Today the water's a little more rough. You know, we've got that storm. It's really supposed to hit Jamaica hard. Let's pray that it doesn't. But I'm sure we're gonna, you know, see some remnants of the, you know, rough water and everything. So they've got the beach volleyball set up out there. There is a beach bar for both regular guests and Preferred Club guests. You've got your non-motorized water sports and everything out here. Much more seating, lots of palapas, tons of palapas, and some cabanas that are an extra fee, but lots of palapas available, spread out all along. The resort's pretty wide, so it has a nice beachfront presence. So it's not like, I mean, it is kind of deep too, but it's also wide, so that's nice. Okay, let's pop over to the Preferred side so you can see what that looks like too. So you saw the infinity pool here, the activity pool that we're heading towards right now that you saw before, and the jungle pool. So those 3 pools are available for everyone, regardless what room category you're in. But the Preferred Club pool is really nice too, and I'm going to show you that. And I want to talk a little bit more about Preferred Club and if it makes sense for you to do Preferred Club or not, because some people don't care about these things, and if you don't care about them, then don't spend the extra money to do Preferred Club. I always say it's a personal choice, really. Some people will do Preferred Club just for like the room category or building location alone. If you want that really good ocean view, building close to the ocean, then you're going to want to do Preferred Club. You know, it's just a really nice, you know, that's how you get the really nice views. So in addition to that, though, you get access to this Preferred Club area I'm going to show you, which is a separate pool. It's quiet. It doesn't have like crazy activities going on. You get access to that. You get access to a Preferred Club lounge, and you'll see the Preferred Club lounge here. Usually they're all kind of indoors. This one has a small indoor section, but it's mainly outdoor. Kind of the theme of this resort, right? Lots of outdoor space. So you get access to the Preferred Club lounge, which does give you a little bit upgraded alcohol. With Secrets, I don't feel like it's a little bit, you know, give you a couple of other beer options, usually a little bit upgraded, but it's not like huge. So this is it. This is Preferred Club bar right over here. It's really nice in the evening. You get a great breeze here. That's your Preferred Club bar. Nice little seating area. And then there is a section over here on the opposite side through that door, which is the Preferred Club lounge. And we'll just peek in there so you can just see what it is. But compared to some, that's not where the bar and everything's located. It's just a nice little seating area, and they will set up food in here too. So that's nice little space. Air conditioned, TV, and they do have, you know, food that rotates during the day. So just to give you an idea that there is air conditioned space for Preferred Club, but it's just, you know, smaller, not like the other Secrets. All right, so now the Preferred Club pool. Like I said, this one is just more chill. There's no activities going on. That same really pretty landscape here, lots of foliage. The rocks, I love the rocks in the water. I love the big, like these pools all have really cool accesses. They're really wide stairs, so they're great. Like these, you can see these people are sitting on them, and they have them multiple places when you walk around here, which I love that. And because of the palms and everything all around, there's lots of shade. So you can find shade, you can find sun. It's a little loud there. Lots of umbrellas, they can go up or down. Seating back here. So this is all, you know, for Preferred Club guests. No reservation or anything with these. You just, you know, first come, first serve with all this seating. Nice cushy chairs. I mean, the other chairs were cushioned too. They're nice. I mean, the seating here is nice. Here's like that step area again, I said, for the pool, which is really kind of cool that they have that all over. And then there is the infinity part of this pool as well. So if you like that, you know, infinity view here in the Preferred Club, if you're hanging out here in this Preferred pool, you can have that as well. And here's one of the hot tubs. I didn't point out one of the other hot tubs, but you know, in Mexico, hot tubs really aren't that hot. So you don't want a hot tub. Oh, which reminds me though, the pools are all heated here in the winter, except for the jungle pool. So here's your infinity edge. Really pretty, the front part of this pool. And then you have the seaside restaurant right behind you. So that's nice for easy to get food. So as you can see here, buildings, that's a Preferred Club oceanfront building. That's a Preferred Club building all around this pool here. And then on the other side, same thing, an oceanfront and the one building right behind it. Those are all Preferred Club buildings. So what do you guys think? I think I have covered most everything I wanted to talk about. I did not show you the spa or the Desires, you know, the sports bar and music lounge area, but I did highlight that. I think there's a separate post on it, a reel, that you can see what that looks like. So yeah. One thing I didn't mention too is with the Preferred Club rooms, you do have a butler, so that is nice. They contact you via WhatsApp. That's how you get a hold of them. You don't know you need a butler until you need a butler. Yesterday, I went up to my room, and of course, I need to go to the restroom, but I didn't want to go. So I waited. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go up to the room. I'll go then. Well, I get there and my key won't work. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's kind of a hike to get back to the lobby. And so I just WhatsApped my butler and he's like, be there in 2 minutes with a little running emoji. And he brought me another key, which is super sweet. So like I said, you don't know you need a butler until you need a butler. And they come through like that. So it is a nice perk, and some people use them a lot more than others. And people always ask me, oh, what do you tip a butler? It really depends how much you're going to use their services, because some people will use them a lot more than others. But so that is all I wanted to show you. I am headed tomorrow over to Atelier, which is my top selling all-inclusive, adults-only all-inclusive resort anywhere. But this resort is right up there in the top 5 as well, and it's new. You know, less or about 1.5 years old. So that tells you something. It's a great resort too. So let me know if you have any questions. You can drop in the comments. I'll look for those. If you have anything you want to know, in particular about this resort, Atelier, or any resort, of course you can always contact me. That's what I love to do. I like to help you and help you figure out what's the best fit for you, because there's a perfect resort for everyone, but not every resort is perfect for everyone. So thanks guys, and stay tuned, because I will do probably Saturday or Sunday morning. I will come live from Atelier as well. All right, thanks. I just have to figure out how to finish.